Why was Sohrabuddin's case foisted on Mr. Amit Shah? And why was this case where Nayamuddin says he never made a statement, why was an affidavit switched? And this affidavit by Nayamuddin was given in 2010 itself, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. No response to that statement of Nayamuddin in 2010 because it did not suit the Congress party then. Respond to him, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
This revelation categorically clarifies or blatantly opens the true face of Congress party, which was consistently trying to frame our leaders, whether Amit Shah ji or Narendra Modi ji. Has it happened singularly in this case? Our friend Mr. Poonawala has mentioned about Ishrat Jahan, the only case in the entire Indian history. When the government agencies were saying she was a terrorist, suddenly when they came to know that she was going to target the then Chief Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, suddenly she became Bihar ki beti. And not only this, the MHA changes its stand. Initially, CBI and IB both were saying that she was terrorist. After that, IB stands on its point that she was terrorist, and CBI took a U-turn when our government came and we sought about the file on the basis of which that affidavit was changed. The file got missing. So is the case here. When now his brother is categorically saying that he has not given any statement, it was included, it again becomes a serious matter. And in my opinion, there are two aspects of this thing. One is a legal and technical aspect, but other thing is a political aspect. And anything is to be looked in the proper perspective of political aspect. For the first time in the history of India, then UPA government has appointed a special officer in MHA only for Gujarat. And that too which officer who has been facing a disciplinary action from the Gujarat government. This shows their clear intention, which is categorically has been exposed by today's revelation that it was well before.
Your time is up and you've hit the nail on the head, and I asked Mr. Dushyant Nagar, answer that question.